Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Daryl. I'm the first affirmative, and this is my partner, Destiny, and she's the second affirmative. And our resolution is that organ donation should be switched to an opt-out system instead of the current opt-in system. I'm going to talk about the significance, the inherency, and also the solvency. The significance claim: in the U.S., many people are in critical need of organs. There is a shortage in organs available. According to UNOS 2018, about 115,000 people need life-saving organs. And of those, about 75,000 are on the active waiting list. And that's as of 11/26/2018. And of those, 30,000 transplants are performed this year alone. And you have about 14,000 donors. The second subclaim is that people may not get those organs, so they're waiting for them. According to Allison Tong, 2010, deceased donor organ allocation involves assignments of the available organ to a potential. So what they have to go through, different testing. They have to go through blood matching. They have to do algorithm, and they check your blood type, they check your cells, they check if you're sick, if you have cancer, they check all that. My third subclaim is that amount of people who die waiting on the transplant. According to Stanford University, 2012, 18 people die every year in the United States waiting for an organ, and some 122,000 people are waiting for organ donation. And my first inherency claim is that I want to talk about the problems in the current opt-in system. The first subclaim is that most people aren't aware of the process of organ donation. And employees also, some don't have donor leave policies when considering. So if somebody wants to be a donor, some employees don't give them the chance, they don't give them the time off, so they either have to, take time off without pay, or they just, have to try something else. My second inherency claim is that how long some people wait for organs. Usually the wait list is between 3 and 5 years for most centers. It depends on your location, where you live, demographics, all that plays a big part in how quick you get a donor. If you go out of state, usually Arizona, Texas, sometimes the wait is is not as long, maybe 2 years. My third inherency claim is that people aren't aware of organ donors and the process of transplantation. Anyone can be a donor, no matter how old you are. You just have to be medical shape, medically sound. You can't have cancer. Even religions, doesn't matter what your religion is, you can still be a donor. And my solvency claim is that having an opt-out system that would list everyone as an organ donor, unless the person signs an agreement to remove them from the list, so everyone would be, capable of being a donor if they were healthy and all that, To solve organ donor shortages, it's called opt-out organ donation or presumed consent, and it means that basically everyone will be a donor. That would help. They're using it now in Europe. There's experiment when you, in Europe, and typically you have a low rate of people that are, you know, donors, living donors, or, you know, but in Europe, you have about 9% that have opted in, compared to about 15% in the US that opted in to be a donor. My second solvency is that.
Oh, you're out of time.